lovelies. It's the today's the day. It's the 8th of February.
Good evening.
And weather in the north. It's raining. Of course it
Again.
is. And I'm laughing because I've just tried to open this bottle of Zero.
Why?
What is this new lid thing all about? It's an absolute. And then when you try and get it back on, you can't get it on.
Yeah, but it don't even go properly.
No, I know. That's my moan of the day. Right. And if that's all I've got to moan about, it's pretty cool, really, isn't it?
Silly.
So 0, lemon and lime. And what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking 0 alcohol Guinness.
Yes, and we're still on it.
And this...
Still on it like a carb on it.
Yeah, straight.
On day 70.
38 days.
Yeah, 38 days.
Superb.
Yeah, so we thought we'd come on today and have a little chat. Frank, get off, stop it.
Good.
Frank does like to get involved in all of my videos, as you already know. We thought we'd, and then she's having a drink because she likes to do that as well. She likes to get herself heard on whenever I do a video. Frank's got to be there.
Said do it in the kitchen.
No, I didn't want to do it in the kitchen. It's cold. So here we are, a week later, and you've been away for a week.
I have indeed.
And how was the not drinking?
Yeah, it's been good.
Easy.
Yeah, I only went to the pub once. Literally had 2 non-alcoholic Guinnesses.
Yay.
So I was well chuffed with that. You know, it's not affected me. I'm not bothered anymore.
Well, that's good. That's
Yeah,
just
I
over
seem
half.
that way anyway. I seem that way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not getting the urge to drink. I don't want to drink, if I'm honest with you.
Brilliant. Well
So
done,
yeah, it's been good. I'm quite chuffed.
I'm excited.
Quite chuffed. So yeah, I'm really pleased with myself, to be
Yay.
honest. Yeah.
And you had a good week.
Yeah, I have a good week. I've had a great week.
What happened to you?
Because I've been made redundant. Get in.
Now, most people would be sad to be made redundant, but not
Not
you.
me.
No, not me.
I'm so
Really,
happy.
please, sir.
Yeah.
Can I have that opportunity, please, sir?
Well pleased. Well pleased. The company have served me. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they've been all right.
this is my first taste of this. It's very
Is it nice?
not really.
Yeah.
It's a bit. It says 0, but it's a bit sweet. Yeah, exactly. Your face says it all. Sorry, Tesco's, but
Yes.
if this was us doing a preview of your lemon and lime
Other
zero,
supermarkets are available.
yeah, then we are not affiliated to them at all. Not now, anyway.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen, is it?
No, not a chance.
Sorry, Tesco's.
So what are we doing?
I'm shuffling my cards and I have no idea why. But
Right.
in case a card flips out while we're talking, we are going to talk tonight about people pleasing.
People pleasing.
People pleasing. And
God, how many of you out there are just people please?
your whole life.
What card was it?
Beauty.
Oh, talk to the devil.
Now, beauty is about, the beauty card isn't about that sort of beauty. It's about surrounding yourself with beautiful energy, beautiful things, beautiful people. People that have nice things to say, not negative things to say.
Yeah,
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
a lot of difference.
A lot
Yeah,
of
I've noticed
difference.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have indeed. Yeah.
And do you notice it more now that you're not drinking as much?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Because you're able to what, though?
Understand. Listen. Focus.
Yeah, understand, listen and focus.
I was too obliterated before to even know what was going on.
Exactly.
You know,
No,
not every day. I used to
not
know.
every day, just weekends. But
Yeah.
being compass mentors really does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it helps you choose the right people. We had this conversation yesterday, didn't we?
We did indeed.
About being attracted to the wrong sort of people that you think are serving you well, but really they're not. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's about using your discernment in the end.
Yes,
And
definitely.
sometimes we do that and we try and keep people in our lives because we're trying to people please, because we're trying to keep the peace, we're trying to let everything run smoothly. But
Well,
in
it don't
the
always
end,
work, does it?
No, because you
That's-
end up sad and alone.
Sad and
upset.
lonely.
Yeah.
Avec moi.
Oh no, that one's really gone. I don't know where that went. Anyway, whatever that was, it's disappeared. Yes, you end up sad and lonely, don't you?
Yes, yes.
Because all of those people that you thought that you ought to surround yourself with, when you actually need something, where do they go? They disappear, don't they?
Yeah, run away.
They literally end up nowhere at all.
Yes, they do.
And people pleasing is
Even though you're the first one to help them, they'll be the last one to help you.
exactly. And people pleasing, whether
Yeah.
people like to believe it or not, is a trauma response. It is a response to something that you haven't dealt with yourself, because you feel the need to be validated by somebody else instead of giving yourself that validation.
Yeah.
And I've learned that over time. You think that, oh, if I do that, that'll make them love me more, or that'll make them like me more, or whatever the case might be. And then you soon realise that it didn't make any difference at all.
Yeah, no, it
You
doesn't.
run yourself ragged for people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it don't make no difference at all.
Yeah.
They don't care. But unfortunately,
Like your employees at times.
yeah, it's a bit like your employees at times. I've worked
Yes.
for a lot of people that have run my backside ragged
Yeah.
and have thought nothing of me as a person. Had a very interesting conversation last night with a friend who is happening to them, and I'm like, remember who you are. Don't let people treat you as if you're just a number and a commodity that they can boss around, wear the hell out of, literally, and you know.
Yeah, but if you, I get what you're saying, but if you're that sort of person, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really, really difficult.
Do you get what I mean?
You've got to get to a point at one would assume, this has happened to me, so I know, and I know it's happened to you now, where you get to a point and you're like, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? Why am I letting them do that to me? Why am I enabling that behaviour? Because all you are is enabling another person to actually do that to you,
Yeah.
without actually saying, well, no, I'm gonna set a soft or even a hard boundary and say, well, no, I don't want that to happen. So this is what I'd like to happen instead. And that's the thing. Especially if you're talking about an employee to an employer.
Yeah.
If it's an employer, you are well within your rights to say, I don't want to do that. It's not in my contract. You didn't employ me to do that. I do not want to do it. And yes,
Yeah.
I know people are going to say, oh, but I might lose my job. And I fully understand that because I've been in that situation as well.
Yeah, but sometimes it is your job.
What do you mean?
Well, it is your job, innit? You've got to do those sort of things, but your employee would just take advantage of you anyway.
Yes.
They'll want the extra
they'll
mile
want the
for
extra
you.
mile. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, much
But
like
some people
yourself.
are scared to lose their job, so
Yes.
they don't want to say no.
Yes, and that's that fine line between being a good employer or not, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you actually cared about your staff, people wouldn't be scared to lose their jobs. They wouldn't be scared to use their voices
No.
and say, do you really think this is acceptable? Would you do it? And we've been having this conversation, haven't we? You
Yeah.
sleep in your lorry a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a lorry driver. You sleep in your lorry a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Because they will not give you a hotel. This
No.
isn't me trying to slag off somebody's company.
They won't give me a hotel all the time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it's like, well, would you want to sleep in a lorry every night of the week? Constantly, in this weather as well, it's cold. We live
Freezing.
in the north. And it's freezing. And it's like, well, no. And there's got to be a point where you, as a human being, can say, this isn't acceptable. But that goes both ways because the employer then has to listen.
Yep.
They've got to be compassionate enough to actually say, my workforce are important to me. That doesn't always happen.
But it doesn't, no, it doesn't always happen at
No.
all.
No, it doesn't.
And it's-
And I fully understand that. But people pleasing stems out of work.
It's not
into
just
home.
employees, it's everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, out of work, into home. Even down to, I mean, I've worked with kids my whole life. So many parents appease their children to keep the peace. You know, oh, I want an iPhone, whatever it is, and I want this and I want that, and Daddy, I want a pony, or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Instead of actually saying, well, no, actually, you know, we can't cut our cloth to that bit. You've got to just have this. People go that extra mile because they're trying to please their kids instead of teaching them that it costs money. You need to wait.
Yeah.
And we are living in a society where people don't want to wait.
Yeah, but it's
Instant gratification.
Yeah, but it's difficult now. These days, it's all changed since we were nippers.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
You know
phones.
what I mean?
Phones. Everything is now. You can
Yeah.
order something and get it delivered tomorrow. And that's how fast the world is.
But that's parents pleasing.
Yeah, that's yeah, literally. But it's still people pleasing, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
still people pleasing, and it doesn't matter what it is in your life. if you constantly people please, what about you? Where did you disappear to? And that's the, you know, at what
No
point...
one pleases me.
No, that's the difference. So that's when Gary and I have this conversation often where I say, you have to choose yourself. And that's when you start pleasing yourself.
Yeah.
And it's not in a selfish way. It's not, oh, bugger you all and, you know, whatever it might be. It's about choosing you. What do you want? What do you see for yourself? And what kind of world do you want to live in? And if you start to create that world for yourself, you know, because you're living in it at the moment, you've lived through the last year of changing things. And
Oh yeah, my life has changed dramatically over the last year. God,
Yeah.
well, the last 6-7 months, I
Yeah.
would say.
But that's because you've chosen. You've gone,
Yeah.
actually, I don't want that anymore. I want whatever
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
vision is, whatever your dream is. And you're going out there to do it, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm starting to please myself instead of others.
Yeah, because you don't have to anymore, do you?
No.
Your family are all grown.
Yeah.
You're not married any longer.
No.
And
No.
you can please yourself, other than Frank.
And other than that, yeah. There's no pleasing her.
Frank's a French bulldog.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, bulldog. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is that.
French
Called
bulldog.
That, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah.
But,
Called that.
No, I mean
She's called that.
not.
yeah.
I
The
don't
breed.
think she was in it. The breed is called that.
Yeah.
Because bulldog always sounds horrible, doesn't it? But she's not horrible
No,
at
she's
all.
a French bulldog. Yeah. She's beautiful.
She's the cutest little thing, but she's so needy. She's like having.
And
a
I'm always
toddler.
pleasing her.
Yes, and he's always pleasing
Pleasing
her.
her all
She's
the time.
the queen of the house. She rules the roost and the whole world. I mean, you see him stroking her now because you cannot. If you're thinking about getting a French bulldog, think twice or ask somebody who's got one because they are the neediest dog on the planet.
They are.
Aren't you, little Frankie Frou?
But yeah, go on.
But yeah, people pleasing. It's been the bane of my life. I know. I used to, when I first got married, I got married when I was 18 years old, and no, I wasn't pregnant. I met a boy at 16. We were both 16 when we met, a day apart. Got married at 18, did the usual things, and I thought, in my head, to be a good wife, I didn't have a role model of a mother as a good wife to look at. So in my head, I was like, well, on the TV, there's all these women doing for their husbands, as it were. So I used to get up at 5 o'clock every morning, run him a bath, blah, 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 make his packed lunch, all the other things.
Yeah.
I did it for years, did it for 20 years. But never once did I step back and think to myself, well, what about me? When do I get my bath run? When does somebody make me a packed lunch? When does somebody iron my clothes? Because nobody...
By the way, the iron's hot.
Yes, and we had that conversation earlier because my so-called housemate wanted to wear a shirt out today where I wasn't even going because it was nothing to do with me, and then proceeded to say, oh, it needs ironing, and by the way, the iron's hot. So I was like, does that mean...
But that's all about people pleasing.
Yeah,
so-
does that mean you want me to iron it for you? And no, I wasn't people pleasing.
No, but you've spent your whole life.
But I
people
have,
pleasing.
yes. I
And it's only the last few years, really,
Yeah,
that you've
I
started thinking
thought
yourself.
if I did that, you know, they'll love me better, they'll love me longer, whatever the... But it didn't happen, you know.
No.
Doesn't matter how much you try and please another person. If you're not pleasing yourself and you are not nurturing yourself and your inner child and your higher self and the whole of your being, you will never have enough to go round
Yeah.
to please everybody else, because it will deplete you like you wouldn't believe. And it does, doesn't it?
Oh, awful.
Literally. You were working how many hours when you were trying to please the world?
70 hours a week.
Yeah.
Anything from 60 to 70.
Yeah, and it still wasn't enough, was it?
No,
No.
5 days a week.
There still wasn't enough to go
Staying
round.
away every week.
Yeah.
Every single week. Never enough hours. Well, take this week alone. Is that?
Yeah, I might have to put something in that, like
Yeah.
squash or something.
Yeah.
It tastes really
Yeah,
weird.
it tastes like dirt.
We are a great
Doesn't it?
advert for Tesco's.
Well, you take Wednesday, Thursday. I started at 6 and I finished at 8:45.
Yeah, 6
At
in the morning.
night?
6 in the morning to 8:45 at night.
And then I still got moaned at because I didn't get the right thing.
Yeah, and that's bonkers, and that's you trying to people please, trying to please somebody else.
Yeah.
But also that somebody else is making money that isn't helping you at all, is it? They're
No.
making the money, you're not making it.
No, of course not.
Yes, you're getting paid, but you're not making mad lots of money.
No.
And yeah, people pleasing it's a strange thing.
It's an awkward thing.
It is an awkward thing, and it can ruin friendships, it can ruin marriages, it can ruin lots of things, because even worse so if there's two of you trying to people please at the same time,
Yeah.
it can sort of be counterproductive. But I think one of my biggest things a few years back now, my husband at the time,
Yeah.
we bought an old house to demolish, build a new one,
Yeah.
blah, 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 did all of that, beautiful piece of land and all of that. And he wanted to use some of his friends to help with the building work. And I was just like, you're going down the wrong route there, because the moment something goes wrong, if these are your friends, something's going to happen, and then they won't be your friends anymore.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you don't like what they do, or, you know, whatever it might be. But in his head, it was like, but then it'll help them. And I'm like, well, no, it won't. It might short term, but it won't long term if something does go wrong.
Yeah.
And it's things like that. You do things to try and appease people, to make them feel good about themselves and to help people, but it doesn't always work.
No.
It really, really doesn't. But yeah, people pleasing, it's a funny old topic.
It's weird. But you're only pleasing the people that you're trying to please. That's it.
Yeah, literally.
That's it, because it's not pleasing you,
but
is
you
it?
end up resenting people, don't you?
Well, yeah, you do.
Because
it's
you're
not
the one
pleasing
doing
you,
all
but
the
you're
work.
trying to please them.
Yeah, you're the one doing
You know
all the
what I mean?
work. You're the one that's,
So-
you know. But on the other hand, if you turn the coin over,
In what way,
you're
though?
allowing it to happen. 'Cause
Yeah, I know, but
allowing
you're
yourself
just
to do
trying to
it.
please them.
No, I know, I get that.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but you're just trying to please them.
Yeah.
But if you're that way inclined, you're just going to please them, aren't you?
Yeah.
But they're not pleasing you.
No, but how do you stop being that? How have you stopped being that way inclined?
Well, you have to say no.
Yes, yeah. It's
No,
no is
you
a
have
full
to say no, but in a
sentence.
nice way, because you don't want to people please.
Yeah, because no is a full sentence. It
Yes.
shouldn't have to be no because. It's just no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Literally, I used to make wedding dresses, so I would get lots of requests from people for sewing. You know, can you do this for me? Oh, could you alter that? Put a button on, do this, whatever it might be, because they knew that I could sew.
Did you say no?
And I never said no.
No.
And I used to be, I had a full-time job, I then had sewing jobs, and then I've got all these other little bits chipping into the... There wasn't any time. I had no time, but I wasn't able at the time to say no, because I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. But now I do, because I'm just like, well, no, I haven't got time for that. I literally can't do it. And now that I'm writing as well, if I have got a big spurt on for, you know, a few chapters, everything else has to be put to the side, because that's where I am, that's where my focus is. And I'm very lucky now to be able to do that. But also very lucky that I can say no.
You can say no.
Yeah. But it's not easy. It really,
No,
really
it's not easy.
So if anyone's got any stories to share with us, please do so.
I've only had to say no once when I was younger. And that was literally to Cosmopolitan when they wanted me on the front cover. I just said no.
Yeah.
I just can't fit you in, love.
No. They wanted a picture of your six pack. Yeah, but you only had a party 7.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No. What they call?
What special.
Yeah, what was it? One of the barrel ones.
Yeah.
Party barrel. That was it.
Yeah. Oh my god. That is so funny. But no, you've never been very good at saying no.
No, I can't say no, and that's the honest truth. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm beginning to now.
No, but you are now. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
standing up for yourself.
Yeah, I've never been out. Yeah, I've never had the.
The bottle too.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say a different word, but yeah.
Yeah. We'll stick with bottle.
Yeah, the stick with bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is about finding that nerve, isn't it?
Yeah.
But also realising that you're not, if somebody's offended when you say no.
Well, that's the thing.
That's their issue, not yours.
Yeah, but that's it. You're worried about offending people, so it's not about just saying no. You've got to not worry about offending people.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You've got to worry. You've got to not to worry that they'll be offended.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because if somebody is offended,
Then
they're not really your friend.
They're not your friend. Oh, there you go.
Exactly.
They're not your friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it's got to be.
Sorry.
What are you on about? Cosmopolitan?
No.
There was others.
No, was there?
Yeah.
What, Vanity Fair?
Oh, no, Country Life.
Oh, Country Life.
I used to print that as well.
You'd like to have a rifle shot
Yeah,
over
no,
your shoulder.
jobbers,
Oh,
strap.
All right,
Oh,
sir.
hello,
Jolly hockey sticks.
hello. Gareth here.
That's funny.
No.
That is really funny.
No, but yeah, no. So people pleasing, yeah. Don't please others if you're not pleasing yourself.
Yes, that's
That
it. That is it, isn't it? Don't please others if you're not pleasing yourself.
It is.
But also if you, and this might trigger a few people, if you need that validation from others, you need to ask yourself why.
Yes.
Why do you need that? Look inside yourself. Start looking at your own emotions. I know I craved as a child. I wanted parents that were proud of me. I wanted a mother that told me she loved me. None of that ever happened because I never had that nurturing unit as a kid.
No.
So I spent my life trying to search for it. And then in the end, literally, blimey, I've been on this journey about 16 years. But in the end, I looked inside myself and said, right, I need to do this for myself. I need to validate myself. I need to, tell myself that I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
And I am proud of the journey I've been on. I'm very proud of the person that I've become.
And I think what you're saying there, you're dead right there. And I'm just sort of thinking back now, like, I think I got it from my mother. You know what I mean? Aye.
I saw it in my eye. Yeah,
your finger.
Right. Other than your finger.
But I think I got it from my mother. But the other thing is about pleasing people. I think going back on my life as it is, don't get upset. I think I haven't pleased the right people when I should have. Do you get what I mean? Going back on my past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I should,
Well, yeah, and hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? We
Yeah,
can
of
all
course
sit
it
here and
is.
say, "Oh, if only I'd done that." If only.
Yeah.
Going forward, and this is something we've talked about often. You have to forget about anything that you've done in the past.
Yeah.
And you do, to a certain extent, have to forgive them, forgive you, forgive everything, and start again. Draw a line in the sand, walk across it, and say, right, here we are. This is where we're going now. This is the route I'm on, and I'm not, looking backwards. I'm not going that way.
No.
And I think that's where you are now, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm getting there. Yeah, definitely.
You're finally not constantly worrying about what other people think. That's the other thing. It's worrying about what other people think.
Yeah, I don't worry no more.
I don't care what other people think of me.
No,
because,
I don't. I do.
It's that, I know you're a good person. I'm a good person. We're good people. So
I think.
all right, Frank.
I think as you get older, do you learn? Well, it's taken me a long time. I'm still learning. I'm nearly 28 now.
Oh, you'll never stop learning, though, will you?
You know what I mean? No.
28. Don't pass 40.
No, but do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but you never stop learning. And anyone that says that they've healed everything and they've learned everything, well, they're talking out of their bottoms, literally, because every single day. I mean, I say to you, some days I wake up different again, and I'm like, wow, what's this new day all about?
Yeah.
And you have to embrace the here and the now, the present. It's called a present. It's a gift. It's here. It's now. No one can predict the future, and the past is already gone.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I think one of the things with people pleasing for me is I've realised it didn't matter if I pleased 1 million people. It didn't change anything about me as a person, and only I could change it. And
So you say it didn't change you?
No, because I carried on people pleasing. Didn't matter how many millions of them
Yeah.
were happy with, I've sown that, I've done that. It didn't.
You
I was
never-
still the same person.
You never got anything out of it either, did you?
No, because it was just like, I don't know. It's like false gratification sort of thing.
Yeah.
And now, I move forward in my vision, in what I want in life, and I don't hurt anybody while I'm doing it. I just
No.
choose me first.
Well, does anybody ever intentionally go out to hurt anybody? I don't think they
no,
do they?
no.
I don't know. I don't know.
But sometimes you do end up getting hurt, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Jesus, mother of God, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, God.
Jesus wasn't the mother of
No,
God.
Jesus.
That was Mary, wasn't it? No, that was Mother of
Mary
Jesus.
of Jesus.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Christ, still.
Sorry, we've both got Irish parents. All right, simp. And people pleasing is it can change you as a person. It can really rule your life, really.
Yeah, it does.
And
Can.
yeah, it can.
Has.
Yeah, can. Has. Doesn't anymore.
Yeah, doesn't. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, lots to think about, lots to mull over. So if anybody's got anything they like, any comments, we'll happily answer them.
Yeah, I was going to say we're trying to do this on a regular basis, aren't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
And we'd love your feedback.
Yeah, and talk about normal life.
Yeah.
Normal things that people go through and they just want to voice it.
Yeah, anything you want us to talk about, just
Yeah.
honestly,
just-
please get
yeah,
in touch. It'd
just
be
say
great.
it, and we'll do it. If you don't want to do it, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And it's simple. We don't know all the answers. Nobody
No.
knows all the answers.
We can
but-
just give our opinions.
Yes, yeah. and have a laugh while we're trying
Yes, yeah,
to
we try to.
nitpick our own lives and decipher
Yeah.
this world that we're living in.
Yeah.
Because it is about our own lives. We only know our own lives,
Yeah.
and trying to share that with people.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I love it. Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
think
we're
it's
both
good.
58. We're
Yeah,
living.
but you're older.
I'm older by 30 days.
Still older.
Yeah, we live in a house. We live in
It
the
could be
same
one
house
day.
together, but we don't live together as such. And we have
I don't-
a shared dog.
So yeah.
No, we don't cohabit.
What's that mean?
We don't sleep in the same room.
Oh no!
Yeah, literally on your face.
No,
Oh,
no,
Mrs.
Oh, filthy bird!
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
So yeah, that being said,
yeah. On that note.
yeah, he's open for dates.
Yeah. No, I'm not. And just kidding.
Notes on a postcard, please.
Yes.
No, honestly, anybody want a topic talked about, we're happy to bring it up if
Yeah.
we know anything about it, of course. And and I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
What day is it today? Saturday.
Saturday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Saturday night.
Yes.
And the rest of the weekend. Don't forget to smile, because you
Yeah.
truly never know who might need one. And if you can help another human being in any way, shape or form,
Yeah.
even a little bit, you never know whose life you might change. Sending you lots and lots of love.
Take care.